Jon Moxley is the worst AEW champion. And you know what? Maybe he's the worst champion of all of wrestling. It is just ridiculous. A champion, especially the heavyweight champion or the world champion, is supposed to create interest, buzz, and the champion should get the wrestlers, not the wrestlers, but the fans into their promos and also into their matches and storylines. With Jon Moxley, that has not been the case. Now, Jon Moxley, he won the AEW World Championship against Bryan Danielson at Wrestle Dream from October 2024. And since he won the championship, the stories, the promos, the matches have sucked. I mean, I don't know any other way to say it. He is just a horrible champ. He's a horrible champion, and he's not getting over. And the thing is, I was intrigued at first. Well, I was kind of ticked off how he defeated Bryan Danielson. I thought it was just ridiculous that he beat him, and how the finish was flat at Wrestle Dream. It was awful. I don't get it, but whatever. But anyway, after that, I'm thinking, okay, maybe we're going to see something new, something different from Jon Moxley, with his group. So the first couple, maybe first 3 or 4 promos, I was like, you know what? This is somewhat, intriguing. Okay, he's talking about, we're going to see how things are going to end, and he's taking over, and blah blah blah. But then after that, it was just replay after replay and rerun after rerun every time he would come out in the ring and deliver a promo that was just so convoluted and just a bunch of nonsense. This is not what a champion is not supposed to look like this. A champion is supposed to create intrigue, buzz, like I said, and it's supposed to get people to say, let me tune in to watch AEW to see what Jon Moxley is going to say. Let me tune in to see what the champion is going to say. But it's been the complete opposite. I don't know why, but I believe is this the 4th time that Jon Moxley has won the AEW World Championship? And he's not. I don't know. I don't get what it is. I don't know why Tony Khan thinks that this guy is so great because he keeps on having him win the title. But something has to give at this point because this Jon Moxley project and with the Death Riders is not working, and they need to give the title to someone else. And I look at the match at AEW Revolution. That match was disgusting. It was a slap in the face to the business of pro wrestling. It was a slap in the face. So you have Edge. I'm calling him Edge. I know his name is Cope. I don't even know why he would name himself Cope. That's just absurd to me. I just don't get it. Cope, there goes Cope. Oh my goodness, you see Cope? What? So I'm going to call him Edge, or I call him Adam Copeland. So Adam Copeland, they have the match, Adam Copeland and Mr. Moxley, and the match was just like I said, it was a terrible match. And then Christian Cage comes out. It looks like he's going to cash in, and I'm like, holy cow, because I didn't expect that. And that's when the crowd woke up. And then, Christian Cage, I don't he had that briefcase for I don't know how many that contract for how many I think it was like for a few months or whatever. It's been some time. And Jon Moxley put him in some kind of submission and he choked Christian Cage out. And Christian, not Christian, but Jon Moxley is still the new champion. And I think anyone at this time, it's just you have to get the title off of Moxley. And Christian Cage, I know, like I like Christian Cage. I also like, Adam Copeland. So I feel like if Christian Cage would have won, I know people are saying, Christian Cage is whatever, I think whatever, 50 something or whatever. Why do they have these, old timers and people that were in the WWE as the champion? But it would have been better because Christian Cage is, he's a better wrestler than Jon Moxley and he's better on the mic. It's just everything about Christian Cage is better than Jon Moxley. So, I just can't wait for AEW, for Mr. Tony Khan to make up his mind to take the title off of Moxley because this project has been a huge waste of time. And also, with Jon Moxley keeping the championship in the briefcase, what is the point of that? I know he had an interview or a promo, or it's been a few promos where he was saying that I am the AEW champion. I am the man. I am the title. I'm the definition of the champion. What? It just didn't make any sense. That whole thing does not make any sense. If someone is the champion, they should show the belt. That's kind of the point. To show the belt to say, hey, I'm the man, I'm the best in the business, not to hide the belt. And the belt's probably not even in that stupid briefcase. So please, 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 AEW, Tony Khan, get the belt off of Jon Moxley. And I'm not trying to, WWE versus AEW kind of thing. But you look at Rollins, you look at Roman Reigns, those guys are doing so much better than Jon Moxley when it comes to, the matches, storylines. It's just, I don't know. Moxley, get the AEW, Tony Khan, take the title off that guy. Take it off immediately. This Death Riders and Jon Moxley project has been a hot mess.